So, sir, how are you
I'm
doing, bud? Looking forward to these
doing
games.
very well, man. I'm looking forward to these games as well. Pleasure being in the booth with Delta, my man, once again. Gonna step up to the plate here with some live fire action here between Old Guys and Waystation. Old Guys captain John as the roadie gets shot out here. John here down bottom mid, making move toward that overshield, but it looks like his teammates are already there and they're going to be able to grab that. Vigilant ended up with that, and a sniper and no-scope comes close to hitting. Bump and scatter here in a contest at Tower.
Absolutely, and I think all guys have a point to prove here. Two of these first map modes, these teams, when playing in the regular season, both went to Waystation. So it'd be, like, I think the pressure's really on here for old guys to really show up and show that they're not the same way they were in week 6, in week 7, and really kind of put a marker down here and show that Waystation that they're not playing around, which it looks like they are. I mean, 3 dead here on Waystation. Old guys complete control at the moment. But look, saying that, Roddy coming in with the kill, that could really sway the momentum here. Sozer.
Momentum swing indeed. Initially here in this King of the Hill match, 2 in right there behind the pillars, taking down FL Shady, and we're going to see perspective of the B side out here as the first hill is being contested. John pushing down from the nest onto old Mr. CJ, getting his first kill in there to get some more points for Team Old Guys. It's neck and neck here in the first minute of King of the Hill match here on Live Fire.
Yeah, 3 go down there for Old Guys, and Waystation just getting a healthy lead here. They are being forced out with a lot of like clutch nades at the moment of the hill, but I think they're just gonna have enough about them if Mr. CJ is able to live here up on Nest, then I think that this hill is going the way of Waystation.
Waystation indeed collecting that first point, getting a score, setting a bit of an expectation for what Old Guys has to be up against here for the next potentially 5 matches in this series. This is championship, folks. We are here in the final match of the season for the Challenger Mixed Division here between Old Guys and Waystation coming through. Both have had great season. Waystation with quite a bit of a story here in the later part of this season. We come through here in this game of King of the Hill. It matters most to both of these teams to come through with the victory, and an assassination from the top of tower will leave FL Shady with control of this hill, now pushing to try to catch them off a respawn.
Yeah, pushing to come off respawn as well. And I mean, Waystation here, all 4 up, looking pretty healthy, really setting the pace here. And despite having the setup early, like, Old Guys were spawning over by C and had an opportunity to rack up quite a bit of time, but Waystation able to come in and just like completely wipe that from the board now, and just, you know, they're 2/3 of the way to capping this hill and are, well, I say that they go forward or 3 down. I mean, it's anybody's game.
Bump and scatter here as he's trying to maintain his life, doing a good job of it. Currently the least deaths in the lobby, and just looking at his game style, you can quickly tell why. Stepping up also with 5 assists. Bump and scatter, great support role, staying alive, trying to get into a position to support the retake of this hill. Sees John under tower, gets some shots on him. He will confirm that kill. Now Trinitz gets a little bit of a melee, almost gets knocked off, but that raised like edge to that, I guess, is the one thing that saved him from being sent over the edge there.
Absolutely. You know, as much as we like seeing people go into the drink, it's encouraging here to see Old Guys just being able to pick up the second hill, stabilize. They have the overshield, and now with their opponent spawning on A, they just need to coordinate their attack here.
That coordination seems like what's happening.
Skull goes down.
Right, yeah, and a killing spree right here as we see Trinitz coming through pretty strong for his team. We are tied up 1-1. You know that Waystation right now wants to confirm their second point after getting that first. You know, you taste the lead. You want to try to continue to stay in the lead. Right now, in order to do that, they need to claim this site and score this point.
Wow, all 4 go down there for Waystation. This is going to lead to a bit of a chunk of time here now. I'm not sure there's not really much on the map to work with at the moment to attack this A side. So they're going to need to come up with something with the guns that you spawn with here. With that, Syzygy goes down, or sorry, Syzygo goes down, and we're following Roddy here. Just a little bit of B control, making sure that there's not any kind of movement coming across a plat. But I think he's about to get a rude surprise because someone's coming just around. Oh, but they completely didn't check it, and Syzygo is just manages to get away with this. It's Trent just absolutely turns on him. Now, luckily he was able to be cleaned up, but I mean, Vigilant still alive. Great work by them to kind of, keep their life after getting absolutely caught out earlier. And if this thing pops, which it does, I mean, it's wasted. It's wasted, but I mean, that could have become very nasty for Waste Station if they didn't get it, because because they would have had not only lost a point but been facing down Overshield on this turbine hill.
And now with another point under their belt, Old Guys stepping up to the plate here, trying to continue to score this point. They are the kill leaders, but barely. Shady coming through as the top slayer in the entire game for Waste Station. Up to John and Vigilant for their team to lead the score in kills. We're going to see what they can do. John's perspective here as he's hugging this cylinder, trying to score some more points to claim the third hill for his team.
Yeah, and he's very wise to get out there because he was about to get pinched pretty badly there by two players. And with him backing out and not affording them that kill, I think that could have just won them the hill there, because he goes down, and then even though his teammates win that fight, they're going to be under pressure here, like we see from Dummies immediately.
Dummies pushing hard toward this hill. They know that they want that. FL Shady with a double kill on the board. Yes, they want it. They need it. Waste Station has it. Now they have control of this hill, narrowly averting losing this point. Let's see if they can maintain it. They have a lot of time still left to grab in this hill before that point is theirs. And they want to tie this up. Can they tie this up? Let's see what they can do. 2 down, 3 down for their team. It's not looking good. Old Mr. CJ, it's all on him right now. Or is this point going to be given to Old Guys? It sure will. Point number 3.
That was textbook there. That was a textbook cap of that hill there. Just 2-2 split. Knew exactly there was one person there. Didn't get silly with it. Just, increased the angles. Gave him no fair fights. And that's exactly what you want to see.
Good execution there. And then still on top of this, not only did they get that cap, they also grabbed the overshield right as they capped it. And then that set them up for the opportunity to then be doing what they're doing now. They're halfway through finalizing this game on their 4th point in King of the Hill. 3 down, yet once again 4 down with a double kill from John. And folks, this is not looking good right now for Waste Station.
Yeah, and I mean, coming into this, I thought that Waste Station would be favorites for this. Now, they did come through the losers bracket, but this is a map that they took against Old Guys previously in our only thing here. But with them taking out the last player, Roddy, I believe it was.
They didn't even have the right scene up, so multiple technical difficulties, I guess, happening right now. But yes, as you can see now on your screen, 8-3, 8-4 here early on. Waste Station coming out really strong. Bump and Scatter leading the way with 5 total kills. And the second game seems to be a turnaround as Waste Station's really stepping up and putting the pressure on Old Guys, which is exactly what we want to see. I want to see that game 5 happen. I want to see us go into a very highly tense situation, and I think we got the ingredients of that situation culminating right here before us. Bump and Scatter sitting here on Laundry. Gets a call from his teammate that they're upper B, makes the move into tires. Peeks out into the plaza, sees John from across, and gets some shots on it, but guess what? Gonna get taken down by Vigilant Skull. He steps up from the planters outside B and gets that kill. 5 seconds left on the respawn timer right here for the Rockets. Gonna see Rhodey putting some shots on here at B stairs. John and Trinitz with the rockets in hand. This looks like an opportunity, folks, for really old guys to step up to the plate and get some kills here.
Are we back,
10 to 16. I think we're back, Delta. I think there's just been some Discord service issues. Discord just told me that there was no route, so I tried to roll with it and had some other technical issues in trying to deal with that. But we're rolling with the punches here, and as you hopefully can see, to confirm, you can see the feed, right, Delta?
Yeah, I can see the feed. I just couldn't hear you on Discord either, but I could hear you on the stream. So,
but just to catch you up, look, Waystation's doing a great job here. Take a look. Triple kill!
Triple from John. Really trying to pull things back here. Like, I mean, like, yeah, I think it's just like an all-around solid performance here from Waystation. You can see the assist column is what's really standing out for me. Syzygy having an issue, but John picking up the weight there to be, what, say 6 or 9 kills, 9 and 3, like, you know. An excellent solo performance, but you're going to need a lot more team play at the moment, being 6 kills down.
They've done a great job at maintaining that 6-kill lead. I think they had that pretty close to off the rip, but maintaining it, you know, is proving to be what is going to maybe provide them the opportunity of staying in this game after the trials and tribulations of losing once and then succeeding after a losing bracket and then still being right here in the championships. It just tells you that the Waystation team has been through a lot of adversity through this season, so this game maybe means more to them than their adversaries, and this is their opportunity to prove that.
Yeah, and I think like in recent weeks now, Roddy's been, oh my god, Pump and Scatter here could have a huge double kill. Oh my god, they just didn't check it. You've always got to check it. Like, just like ratting there outside PD and or in caution just netted him a 2-for-1 that is just increased the win or increased the rate at which they're winning. But Roddy here with the Rockets hoping to close the gap just a little bit more, you know. Like, it's kill by kill here. This one onto Vigilant needs to happen quickly because he's about to have more company from John. So, rightfully, I think both parties back down. It could have been a disaster for John and Vigilant if they both pushed together. And Roddy as well, just playing their life as much as possible. They know that this rocket could be a turning point for their team. And that's the opening kill now. We've got to see his teammates capitalize on this. Get more guns pointed at them than they have at you.
And shooting, preferably. A lead by 10, though, Delta. Look at this. Amazing to see.
I mean, yeah, just saying, like, I mean, I'm sure they're not happy that they lost that previous map. I mean, it is one of their better maps, as we've seen throughout the season. And, you know, this now would be second to that Street Slayer. So, I mean, you know, I think my cute friend, that they're hoping to come out 1-1 at the end of this. Chat is going wild at the moment at how cute you are, Stolzer. So just thought I'd pop you in there.
Well, we got 32 to 23. You know what else is cute is we're in championships, baby, and we're about to cute the shit out of you right now. 33 to 23. You know what this means?
I'm sure we'll see a few cuties before the end of the night.
Hey, you know? Someone got it. Oh no, we had a disconnect.
Oh, we lost a player.
Yes, we had a disconnect, and it was on the winning team. I think there was only one kill back, and we have the verdict is we're resuming where we left off, 34 to 24. Waystation right now is in a situation where they need 16 points in order to confirm this victory, and Old Guys is going to need 26 points in order to confirm this victory. And we're at it. We are back, and we are ready.
Yeah, and Rocket's still standing in the middle there. So, yeah, I'm interested to see. This is a very kind of pokey start here, but Waystation able to get all 4 dead on that team. So, 5-2 now. I believe it's just 11 kills to go on the side of Waystation, and they should have a lead of 13 kills.
See the perspective of Rhodey here. He's gonna put some shots here onto the tires, makes it jump off the air conditioning there. Is able to get Scissagoat. That's his first kill on the board.
Yeah, but just seeing here, they're absolute. I think Waystation just want to get quickly into this next game. 16 kills is needed, and they already got 10. We're
Wow.
2 minutes. We're not even 2 minutes in. This is just breakneck. Like, they're just flying at each other here. And yeah, I mean, I could see us going to a game 3 pretty soon.
Amen to that. They are bringing their A game, and they are bringing it together. Assist to kill participation is very high right now for Waystation, showing that Slayer is their game, and they are on their A game right now. 5 more kills before they're able to make this their victory.
Yeah, sorry. Chat's going a bit. Chat's getting a bit rowdy, a bit horny, you know. I think we gotta keep an eye on that. But as we're
I was really just anxious for these final 3 kills, but also wanted to kind of say that the reason I'm in a bubble shield and not a shroud shield, Grace, is because I want everyone to see.
Oh man, yes. We're seeing now things are tightening up a little bit, but it is, I think, 49 now for Waystation. So they just need to clean up this last kill. They're 12 ahead, and it should be a relative formality here for them to finish this game out.
One more point for Waystation to confirm this victory is all they need, and they're currently craving for it. But I really like how Old Guys, this is the first time, folks, that you'll see a score 15-14, and they're playing at this pace. They're trying not to die, and it's really kind of admirable that they're still aware that they're only 1 point away from defeat. They're aware, and they even are doing basic math while they're playing the game at this level, and that itself is admirable. Shout out right now to Old Guys pumping the brakes and being cognizant of that gameplay.
Yeah, it does show a good bit of game awareness. The only problem is that, like, any push they have has to be flawless. Like, they just need to 4-0 every time, you know, and that's it. I believe we've just had a trade there, which leads to the end of the game. That is a win for Waystation.
Game number 3. We are here in Oddball on Recharge. We're about to step this up to the plate and begin to give a level of fucks, the likes of which have not been seen before on Halo Rec League. Let's do this. Championships, mixed division, amen.
Yeah, like, you know, we're seeing a very nervy start from both sides here. Not really taking any out now. Big fights, if I say that now. All guys have seemed to kind of benefit from this slow opening just a little bit in their positioning. They've got top control, and they win that fight in Whirlpool. They've got all the high ground, but I think Rhodey is up there, and we see Scissagoat just absolutely in between a rock and a hard place here. Oh, and a third hard place shows up just in the end. He manages to get that kill, but does go down in the process. We're following old Mr. CJ. Not a touch on the ball so far.
Not one touch on the ball. I'm still can't get the sentence third hard place out of my mind. Double kill on the board from old Mr. CJ. Bump and Scatter stepping up. He's going to put some points on the board. And there we have it. First blood or first points. However you want to refer to the first few scoricles of the scoreboardicals. Seeing Bump and Scatter get those. Only 8 points, but hey, we're gonna set the precedent here. Old Mr. CJ coming out on top of the kills. Let's switch over to see what he's doing right. Let's see him push up in pipes here. He sees John with the ball. Already, dude. Like, this guy's a monster. Make that 7-1-2. Ball goes down, and he's even gonna be scoring. What a machine.
Oh, this is unfortunate. Syzygy with the last player alive that he ran into. And yes, his team is going to be able to get time, but it's not going to be as good a setup as they could have had. And yeah, Roddy finds himself absolutely caught out there on batteries. So right now, it's all about how quickly old guys can get up into that setup, before they were able to get all their spawners back, and it looks like they were successful in doing so.
I think they were. Syzygiot. I don't know how to say it. Syzygiot. I like that. I like Syzygy, honestly.
I think Zygo is just easier, I suppose.
Syzygy. I don't know why. I don't know. That just sounds like.
I thought it was Syzygy the first time.
Me too. I'm so sorry that I've said your name wrong. Listen, I claim the West Virginian Act, which means I don't pronounce anything right because I'm from West Virginia. So it's just a chronic terminal illness that we all suffer from.
I got a third hard place for you.
That's my third
Sorry,
hard
that's
place.
Graceface. Yeah, what's called Graceface20, who will be on our Bravo stream at 10:30 CET for Chumps. I believe there's just an extra game on tonight, so definitely check that out. I'm sure the link is in the description here, but yeah, it's been a hell of a ride today. Like, we're seeing now CJ 66 points up on the board, plays the ball out, 66-4 now with only 2.5 minutes left on the clock. Could be, I mean, this is the opportunity old guys have. Like, they need to make this one work because their opponents are kind of spawning up. They have a good split. And yeah, he's able to get it. Sorry, Observer, not so great when it comes to the grapple hook, telling us exactly what's happening. But it does look like they're able to soak up a couple of points, stop that clock, which is the most important thing, and put some points on, or try to hold out there. But unfortunately, they go 2 down. And in this 3v2, if they're able to orient right, I think going down long haul is the way to go. And I think they should be able to get these 20 seconds if they are principled, keep the ball where they need to keep it.
Shout out at the communication that must be occurring right now for Waystation, because old Mr. CJ has been avoiding every threat line of sight that there is, and was kind of articulating around like an exposed, almost like on the edge of the atrium of the map. And just a shout out right there. I think top slayer for the lobby, top scorer for the round. Can't get much better than old Mr. CJ's performance right there, Delta.
Yeah, and I think we've gotten an update here. It's pronounced Syzygy. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I just had to type in chat that sounds badass. When you hear me say this, that'll give you a baseline of the delay that we use on stream. Double kill from John, stepping up at the beginning of this round, wanting to show that his team's not out of this fight. They still want this win. They still want this series, and they still want this championship title, and they can and maybe will earn it. Let's see. Old guys, see what they can do. Ooh, ouch. Vigilant Skull taking a bit of a sticky grenade there. We're going to see John's perspective as he's helpful in getting that kill in order to continue some control for his team. The ball does get reset. You see John now continuing that control effort, trying to get in a position to take that ball. He takes some shots and does call out inside of Whirlpool. Great shots from across map onto Rhodey. Makes Rhodey tucker away. Syzygy pushing into that door. Syzygy as well as Vigilant are both pushing in up top. Looks like old Mr. CJ was able to take them out. Still no ball time. 1 to 3 points here in the second round of this game. Waystation already with 1 point under their belt. Going for the second win. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to get it. See some shots here from John once again with a noob combo. He comes through with one. He gets a double kill. Nice shots and great performance here from John, demonstrating 12 kills for his team. He saw old Mr. CJ do it in round 1, and he says, hey, I can do that too. And so he does. Yeah, might be having some technical issues still with Discord services. Like we might be having a disconnect. Appreciate you all for sticking with us and having Sozer's section here as we're stepping up. Not sure if I can hear you now, Delta. Brody here from behind pump, putting 2 shots onto underneath a control. It looks like Old Guys really making a storm into that control room, is able to come through on top of that engagement. 2 down right now on Way Station. The respawns are coming up, but the kills are still going down. 29-28. Old Guys does have a lead. They need to win this round before they can even tie this game. The Trinit's here with the ball in hand, sitting in upper attic. He's putting the points in because he knows he wants the win for this round. He's going to go ahead and throw the ball down. You see how he tried to get that ball out of the upper area. Fortunately, it did not fall down, leaving a pretty easy opportunity for Way Station to grab the ball, already have it be in a control point, and just milk that timer as they're respawning now all the way on the other side of the map. Beginning to push in here from Whirlpool. Shots between John and Rhodey. Rhodey will go down between that engagement. Syzygy onto old Mr. CJ, and old Mr. CJ knows that there's people above him, so he's going to throw that ball downstairs to make sure that not giving too much of an advantage away, but it looks like Trinitz will be able to come through here, and John also with the ball in hand, still maintaining that lead for this round, as Old Guys really needs to come through for this victory. John is still doing a really good job of maintaining this lead here. And him and his team both vigilant down there with the invis. Syzygy getting away with that ball, turning around immediately to help his teammates and put shots on. Gonna throw the ball down to Trinitz, and Trinitz is gonna go to scatter for it, but unfortunately Rhodey on the bridge. Trinitz with some shots on him. 71-47. Once again here, we're going to see Old Guys stepping up to the plate with the ball. 75 points. They're only 25 points away from confirming this victory. They know they want it. They know they need it. And they need it now. KG Wentworth.
Hello, Sozer.
Greetings and welcome back, Delta. So nice to hear your voice.
My sincerest apologies. I was casting that for quite a while before realizing that I was absolutely not here again. So.
Oh well, that's unfortunate. This time it was just like you went out completely. I still
absolutely, that was me.
Oh, it's just Discord. Looks like we might not be done with the issues for tonight, so we'll get back to the games. Look at this, 88-54. I mean, Old Guys.
Back into this one, and I mean, they're gonna have to play ball here, and they do. That buys them a couple of seconds for their teammates to get into position. But Way Station, I don't know. I mean, I still think that this one is there for them, but we're seeing here that these are 2 very closely matched teams. I mean, with John on one side and CJ on the other, they're going absolutely nuts. 25-10, 23-10. Like,
Still not working too well, Delta. Unfortunately it's coming through all Jarbledy. Jarbledy Gook is the name of the game tonight, but not Jarbledy Gook for the Old Guys. They might have lost last game and they might have lost the first round, but they haven't lost this game yet, and they're still in it. They know it. So they're currently tied up 1-1. We're going here into round 3. Perspective of John. Shots onto FL Shady. John makes a grenade bounce to the wall of that door. Old Mr. CJ in the top of control is able to out-BR John. Switch over to take a look at old Mr. CJ, recovering his shields, making the move to the elevator. Sees Syzygy down mid. Old Mr. CJ as well, looking at the long haul and marking it, saying there's someone here. Bump and scatter. Rushing out mid, risking his life, exposing life and limb. Getting some time on the board. Jumps up to attic and gets a well-placed shot onto John. Switch over here to Vigilant Skull. One of the only 2 people currently alive for Old Guys. We're going to see Trinitz and Vigilant Skull both still alive now for their team.
I'm gonna introduce myself. It's me,
Hi, Gracie.
Grace. And I'm just checking to make sure you could hear me here. I know I'm just kind of a surprise guest here. We are following along with Vigilant Skull. They are trying to get this oddball out of the hands of Bump and Scatter. 23 seconds on that oddball. Will they be able to, safely secure this round for themselves, so sir?
I'm really hoping so, because right now we're going into game 3, and I'm really hoping to see Waystation continue their challenge, coming from loser bracket here into this final championship game. You know, they've worked a lot harder to get where they are, and I really hope that they continue to show their last-ditch efforts here to prove that they still have a chance at this championship title.
We definitely want them to have that chance of that championship title. It's what they've been working oh so hard for, and right now Waystation is putting a ton of time on this ball. It is a tied game. This is that round 3, and we love Oddball oh so much for being that extremely long game mode, and especially on recharge it can be so demanding, so cruel. And right now F1 Shady does get taken down, leaving Bumped and Scattered by themselves as that respawner does end up leaving that respawn screen. But it is Waystation who is still holding down the fort, as I believe now Old Guys does get their first touch on this oddball.
Old Mr. CJ has 151 points and 30 kills. What the hell? This guy's a machine. Oh my god, and still putting points on the board. 159 total points. Looks like the ball is going to go down there to Rhodey. Let's take a look and see. Oh no. Great throw. What an amazing throw from Rhodey to keep that out of the enemy's hands.
We definitely don't want that to fall into the hands of Waystation. We need Trinits to hold on to this oddball, even put themselves in this position here to play it if they need to. 10 seconds on the oddball isn't quite enough right now to take themselves to this 52-point mark that Waystation has, but Trinits, thinking that he was going to have to play the oddball there, stays alive for just a little bit longer, bringing their points to 21 to 52, almost at that halfway point to the points of Waystation here. John and Team Syzygy, Vigilance Gold, the last ones alive here, need to rotate towards the oddball, denying any more time for Waystation.
52 to 21. This is the final round of oddball here in game 3. A double kill from John as he... Is he strong siding? He's looking down to make his head hitbox smaller. That doesn't work in Infinite, but I fucking admire the passion, sir. We'd get along quite well, I think.
You gotta tuck and roll, make yourself smaller, and right now it is Vigilant Skull who is throwing those grenades perfectly there at Bump and Scatter, who is trying to pick up that oddball for Waystation, guaranteeing themselves further into this lead that they have. No one really being able to put their hands on the oddball to end up having a little trade-out session here, as old Mr. CJ is gonna rotate our top gold pipes. His teammate gets taken down right before his eyes, and it's Vigilant Skull who is going to help his teammate get that oddball back here in this blue pipe situation, which is perfect for playing that oddball. Definitely denying Waystation any more time on this ball. Let's see how this goes.
21 points on the board. Old Guys needs this. They were able to get a the first victory of this series was pretty quick and concisive at King of the Hill Live Fire. But it seems as though the last 2 games, Waystation has really gotten in the zone. Some sort of locker room talk has gotten them to where they needed to be now, and I'm telling you, whatever they did, it worked.
Yeah, it definitely is working, but Waystation getting their hands back on the oddball, saying we just want to end this game. The shock rifle in the hands of John, but also that oddball as well. So we're not being able to put both to use, as one falls off the map, the shock rifle doesn't. So it's a pick or choose situation. Do we see that teammate there pick up the shock rifle? We are following old Mr. CJ, who gets one across the map. Another does end up falling. That's a trade out situation. Old Mr. CJ left to pick up the oddball, does end up getting taken down, whether that's the prime target there in general. We see him fall. We do not want that oddball back into the hands of Waystation, and right now it's just Old Guys who is elbow, foot, tooth, nail, it doesn't matter. It's a knockdown, drag out fight for this oddball to possibly tie up this game.
And we are very close here. Tied situation in an oddball match. 3rd match of the season. This is an even footing. Both teams have 1 point in this series. Both teams are 1 point away from getting this game. Who can take this title? This is going to be the final few moments to decide it. We're going into game 4. So it's you know, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen here? 54 to 39.
A game 4 situation is exactly what we want to see out of this. And right now, Mr. CJ is definitely playing with some fire underneath him. Trinidad's left by themselves here. And I mean, I gotta give it to old guys. They were down at the end, but now we've brought their points back up close to that 50, 60 point range that we do see our way station in. Rhodey picks up that oddball once again, but I do believe they end up throwing it out, choosing to play it, rotating it to top elevator. I do believe he thinks that's where everybody is going to really spawn, but we do have a player from old guys already pushing our bottom elevator, putting out that damage, but everybody from way station is there. We cannot lose this oddball.
FL Shady sitting up here top of this post, watching and covering for his team. Takes a fall, the ball gets dropped. Entering from behind, Syzygy. Shots on, the ball is still on the ground. 4 down for way station. And right now is old guy's opportunity to shine.
Yeah, it's definitely time for them to shine, and we definitely want to see them ring in this game. And this game of oddball is one that's extremely stressful, and now it is Syzygy here, who is meeting 3 of that enemy team there, ends up staying alive. Rhodey getting put by himself, a little extension there from him gets taken down, and John is just holding on to this oddball for dear life. It is Syzygy who picks up that green gun. We end up getting the reversal onto F1 Shady, choosing the respawn screen for way station. This is a very, very big win condition situation, as Mikowski would say, from LVT Halo for old guys to bring in this 3rd round of oddball.
Look at this. They are doing such a clinically great job to come back at such against all odds, but you know, you had to see it through to completion, and you had to cross that finish line in order for it to be a done deal. And just shy of that, 15 seconds away after getting almost 50 points in a row, way station grabs the ball, and it's not over yet. FL Shady trying to run this defense. He knows he only has a few seconds, and look at the timer. We're down to 4 seconds left. And that's it. That's the end of the game right there. It's going to buy timeout, 88-55, 2-1. Way station takes the win.
CTF, my apologies.
Yeah.
So we're seeing here 2 dead, and Vigilant Skull is stuck in his own base. Right, okay, so we're oriented. So Shady taking a bit of P1 control, hoping to get this kill. Oh no, those 2 whiffs! Oh, he missed them! Oh, that's gotta hurt. Unfortunate there. That could be a bit of a swing now. Vigilant Skull already with the 4 kills. Kind of trying to plan a marker down. Definitely say that he is an Aquarius player. It looks like Tren just missed that old Mr. CJ was down hiding in that corner, and that info could have led to his death. Yeah, 2 go down here, 3 down now for way station, and that wave was defended pretty well.
Only a minute and a half here into this game. No captures yet. I think a pretty strong Slayer dominance here early on from old guys. You know, they're down 1 point right now. Way station's able to take the lead in this series after winning 2 in a row after that 1st round loss. The old guys, right now, they really need this win. Their backs are against the wall. Way station could take this victory and confirm this series for themselves after winning in the losers bracket. Love to see that story.
Absolutely, and they had to do it the hard way. They went out in the 2nd round, so the winners quarters, and dropped down to the Elim bracket 1, Elim round 1. So they've come all the way back to be here. So you know, it's just a great display, and you know, seeing how they're playing at the moment. I mean, yes, they were slightly behind when it came to slays, but old guys are unable to kind of take control of mid and kind of set themselves up for that 2nd round of slays that, you know, always needs to happen to get yourself that flag run.
A really strong, aggressive push here toward the flag from what seems like old guys. They are going to go for a grab, and they are going to take it toward utility. Way station also here at the defense, not able to come through with... Wasn't able to get that bump and scatter in the right place at the right time, but not against John 2266.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it was pretty wise for Waystation to back up there and kind of surrender that flag, because otherwise they could have gotten rolled very quickly. And I mean, the possibility is still there. Old Mr. CJ did try and get his feet or get his hands on that flag. So could that prove to be a bit of a mistake that costs them a good flag pull here from the side of Old Guys?
Old Guys might be able to come through and you know, avert this defeat. But that's huge right there. Great melee, great positioning. I think he made the jump up effortlessly. But there's that QT that we were talking about earlier.
Absolutely. Look, I mean, it's coming up in a few seconds, and, you know, if we know anything, we know that the Halo Rec League fans, they love the QTs. They love QTs.
Oh, and I sure do too. And not only
Why not be casting rating with 49? Thank you very much. Why not?
give the Raiders a round of applause right now, and welcome to the Halo Rec League, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining us. Why not? Thank you so much for the raid. Folks, right now we are in championships. This is mixed division championships, and we are seeing quite a heck of a playoff between Old Guys and Waystation, and I'd like to thank you for joining us.
Absolutely. Final here for the Challenger mixed side, and we're seeing them absolutely go tit for tat with each other. I believe it's 2-1 here in the favor of Waystation when it comes to games, and, you know, hopefully we're going to see a game 5. It's all down to how Old Guys are able to pull through here, and that's a big kill by Syzygy. Ronnie down now as well. 2v2.
Gone losing the QT. Another flag grab. Still no caps. We are 45 seconds away from halftime here in this CTF game at Aquarius. Game 4. Folks, this is the history books right now being written in the mixed division championships for season 8, going down in the history books of the Halo Rec League. Let's see which team of these is wanting this the most. Right now, it seems like Waystation, after getting 2 wins in this series, they are right now only this 1 win away from confirming victory. And Trinitz with the flag already all the way to utility. This could be a point right now for Old Guys.
Yeah, it's looking very promising here. And oh god, off the cross, but his teammates there cleans it up. And even though they go 2 down, they've got a flag for it, and they look like they should have enough to stave off this counter cap opportunity.
See the QT here in the hands of Rhodey. Approaching the flag yet once again. He places the portal just outside. He's going to grab that flag. He's going to make the run straight for this utility. And he's going to dart with this too. He really wants this counter cap.
Oh,
got it past the half-yard way. 50-yard line, half-yard way. FL Shady carrying it the rest of the way.
Oh, but a great trash pull. An excellent trash pull. All the way down to P1. That's an excellent, or sorry, bottom car. And yeah, that was a fantastic pull. Unfortunate that it looks like it's not going to be enough, but yeah, I mean, that was a great desperation play there as we're going back level here on our game 4.
Wow. I mean, tying this game out, you know, having 2 flags captured just after halftime through the game, I think that sets a precedent that maybe they could have done it the whole time, and maybe they're telling themselves that now. Let's see what they can do to finalize this round here. Waystation really wanting this win, but 3 players down right now for Waystation isn't leaving them in a good perspective. Switching to 2 dead players there simultaneously. John, 22-26, has the flag, and he already has it past halfway.
3 are down here. This is all on Roddy. Roddy gets the trash pull. Oh no, it's more. He's actually running it. That's not expected. That could have caught them a little bit off guard here, and it could give them, it could give his teammates just a little bit more of an opportunity to come over and help. And my God, he's getting away with it. Roddy, this is an excellent heads-up play by Roddy, pushing this counter cap, kind of setting up a flag stalemate here, and allowing his team a chance where it looked like they were destined to go down here. by a flag pull. I mean, that's oh, they scored. Oh, that was unbelievable. What an excellent heads-up play from Roddy to get a score there for his team. And yeah, just hats off to the man.
We're going to see Waystation take the upper hand, take the lead. And, you know, they're only 3.5 minutes away from confirming this victory and confirming this series and confirming their championship title for the entire season. A lot rides on this game right now. And Waystation, you can tell the level of effort that they're giving is really, really top-notch.
Yeah, and I think, like, both teams are really kind of playing together. I mean, on the side of old guys, we're looking like, you know, 3 players with over 7 assists here, with the amount of kills on the board is quite impressive. And it's the same on the side of Waystation. You know, I mean, they both have their player who's finishing off, you know, I mean, that's FL Shady and Vigilant Skull. But, like, yeah, they're just showing well here now. Oh my god.
What a good tie.
Wow.
I think it was a little trash pull, but I think the trash pull kind of distracted them from stopping them from getting across the map, and then their trash pull got taken out, so of course he's right there and he has the flag. He got the point, tied the lead, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Old guys and Waystation in what could be the final match of this series. If Waystation takes this victory, old guys is stepping up to the plate, showing they're still in it and they want this title.
Yeah, yeah, it's 2-2 here now. I don't know exactly, like, it was 2-2 on the board there as well for players alive, and I'm not sure exactly how far these teams are going to be able to take their next pull, because they're just, oh my god, saying that, 4 dead now for old guys. That's a brilliant push from Waystation. Now they just need their second little run. Don't get a bit too desperate here. Just take your fights, you know, on your terms, and get into that flag and take it away. Unfortunately, their FL Shady just able to take out the last few defenders there. But saying that, Trenit's just coming in with the re at like exactly the right time. Unfortunate there that the QT wasn't able to be used. But now we're looking at an opportunity for old guys to take some space and hopefully, you know, take a flag.
John with the 360 no scope almost. Looking up at a crazy angle, still gets the headshot, gets the double, almost gets the triple, but the assist on the third as Trinitz is right there to collect those kills right when he needs to be most. And Syzygy with the return. That flag isn't getting past halfway. They're not going to let it happen. And
oh, they won game 5 bad.
Oh god, we're gonna go into a tie situation here, Delta. This is seriously a very even match. Syzygy with a double. Is he gonna make it a triple? Aggressively going for the swing. What am I seeing here?
Well, you're seeing John there just go flying from a grenade. So it go kind of stop there from Waystation. Things are all kind of leveled up again. All these fights seem to be isolated a bit at the moment until FL Shady comes in, helps Roddy out, gets a kill, and I believe they're on their way back to their base now through car. So we'll see if Vigilant Skull here can play spoiler and just slow that flag long enough for his team to get up in support of him. Oh, will he make this pull? He does!
Bro, that was seriously right there about to end, and he touched the flag. That was a stellar play right there from Syzygy.
There are no players near that. Oh, wait. Yeah, they managed to get the pull away. And if this goes back...
Got the return. This is overtime. If this gets returned, it's overtime. But look, Trinitz has the flag and almost at the bottom of the base. The other flag gets pulled. Rhodey's in the base grabbing the flag again. This is sudden death, and the flags have not been returned. 3 down. 3 down right now. Holy shit.
Oh my god, Roddy here getting absolutely...
oh my god, Rhodey!
He pulls it out.
What the fuck?
Oh
Vigilant Skull with the flag did not come through. Rhodey has it. The flag is halfway returned, dude. They freaking got this, dude. Holy shit.
Waystation. And I think it's only fitting that Roddy got